Well, here we are again. It's 4:50 in the morning. It is January 28th, 2021. Weaver John C. You know, it's getting worse and worse. I mean, you think that when Biden got in office that things have been a little bit easier, but no. Now the after effects of Trumpism is affecting everybody, including conspiracy theories left and right. A freaked out congresswoman who won one particular Senate, actually one seat in Congress, on the forlorn hope that she was going to be spreading her conspiracy theories all over the damn place, and she was one that actually attacked a Parkland survivor of a shooting a few years back, just to prove her own, womanness? Just to make a point with people that a survivor who went over to Washington, D.C. to make a point about gun violence and about gun owners and about we need to do something more regarding about the gun situation, killing too many damn people, how we need to curtail that, and how this one crazed woman who is now in the Congress and making her bones known, even to theoretical GOP leader McCarthy, who unfortunately is still a representative of Kern County, California, and part of Lancaster for the area. I don't know how that bonehead still retains office. I really don't. He's worthless and shit. He hadn't helped our town out of Roseman. But a lot of people over here support the bastard in the first place. They're just as crazy as the GOP Taylor is doing her own QAnon bullshit. I said it. I'm not pulling it back. Because at this point, it's a reality check we're dealing with right now. It's scary as hell. Well, I'm watching political rhetoric going on these days. I can understand how some people can be pissed off at the media these days. Because they try to report the news. But as I mentioned in a lot of my videos out there, the media tries to slant it in certain ways. I am not saying I'm going to be one of those nut jobs out there who's promoting false narratives like crazy. I am an observer, damn it, okay? I observe a hell of a lot of shit throughout my life. I've grown up through a lot of shit in my life, so yeah, I've got a thing against what's been going on these days, okay? I'm not an expert in anything. I've said it before in too many damn videos. I don't have any letters or academic accolades or anything else like that. I'm a guy going through community college, okay? I'm going to be turning 55 shortly. Scary enough as it is. 5 years in a community college trying to fix a 30-year screw-up. When I came out of high school, I didn't know shit from Shinola. My mother expected me to pass through college with no problems. Two and a half years, I got a letter of separation. She threatens me homelessness or work full-time, and I worked full-time. Work for survival. You learn harsh lessons of life that way. But even when I was going to community college during that time, I had to work part-time. I had to get some money for it. Money to get myself inside, money to get the supplies. I had to be sufficient, and I had to work several jobs. One by one. I was trying to learn how to work, how to survive, how to not shit off my damn mouth, how to please customers left and right, how to kiss ass to the boss, and also how to keep myself from losing my mind. But it didn't work. know if you're working full time and you get your ass together, and you're under a threat of either homelessness or you work your ass off. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it in college at that time. Mentally, I was just not there. I should have been. I wasn't. So I did what I did. I'm not proud of it. I'm not liking it, but I did it. And I kicked myself in the ass. Been through a couple of trade schools. Got more work. My mother passes away. I made a promise to my brother and my dead mother. I'll be going back to school. Should have done a long time ago, but I never had the chance, never had the opportunity. Now, I'm in the opportunity. Ma's dead. My brother's gone. And I'm still going to college. Because to me, I'm making a promise for them, but also for myself. I'm trying to tell people that this matters to me, okay? This matters to me a great deal. I've torn myself apart. I've torn myself apart. So it matters to me what I do. How does this relate to politics, and how does this relate to media? Well, it's simple, boring. If you haven't been paying attention, it's about perspective and context. What makes perspective context? But the thing of it is, I'm not seeing that happening these days. I mean, I'm seeing it try to happen in the media these days, how they're trying to put things in their own perspective, in their own context, in order to make you see this particular situation. Naturally, we have the other people, probably from both sides, look at our point of view here. I'm looking at it from my point of view. And I'm saying nut jobs. Media's trying its best, trying to show the world what it's looking at the world through its own eyes, without trying to tell people, hate everything that you see. When I'm seeing the other side saying the same thing, it's point over here. The other side's lying, they're hating people. We don't hate, we just don't want you to like this people, or that people, or this section, or that section. Don't believe this stuff. Don't you dare believe this stuff. You cannot believe in this stuff. Because you cannot believe in this stuff. What are my hands doing right now? Seriously, what are my hands doing right now? Clenched. Fingers stiff. Angled. What's it represent? This is extremism at this point. This is extremism. You must see it our way. If not, you must see it our way. Why? How dare you? I play they argue with me constantly at this point over here, trying to answer what I keep seeing. Answer the questions that they're not even asking. The truth of the matter is, extremism doesn't matter which particular side, you're still nuts. If you're practically center at this point over here, still trying to make headway, cool. I don't care what kind of political party they call it. I like it. At least we're trying not to kill people on both sides. I'm trying not to strangulate something here. Even an air strangulation, you're showing yourself to be an extremist of sorts because you want people to follow your way, your point of view. And the point of view is this. See that? Do that with your hands. So what are you looking at right now? You're looking at me through a hole. You're looking at me in my glasses, right? You see the top of the hair, right? But you're also seeing the mouse move. Your viewpoint. That's your viewpoint. Now, what are you looking at right now, camera angle-wise? A wider shot in it. You're seeing the bigger picture. Matter of move, I'm going to have to keep doing this. Bigger picture. This is what it is. The bigger picture. The wider shot. Camera angles. Still not getting it? You're still looking at it from this point of view. You're missing the circumference. People keep saying you have to have an open mind. You have to question. You have to question everything that's going on because you need to find the truth. But the thing is, every time you keep going for paranoid extremism, you're tightening. You're tightening to the point where it's just a little bit of an opening in your fist. Extremism. Division instead of multiplication. Instead of addition. This is what we're dealing with. This is the viewpoint we're dealing with on a theatrical viewpoint, shall I say. And this whole time we're dealing with how we look at life, how we look at people, how we look at issues. This point over here, it depends on how we're looking at things. Are we keeping an open mind? Are we keeping an open vision at this point over here? Do we have enough anger and a lot of fear and a lot of resentments that's making us close up here, or are we actually trying to open it up a little bit here? It's not that easy. It's not that easy. I know I should be blowing my nose right now. I have things well above my reach to use for this. Perspective, context. So what I'm trying to tell people left and right on my videos, perspective and context. And what we witnessed on January 6th, when you're trying to do an electoral count of everything that got certified in every state, everything was hunky-dory, according to their constitution, signed off, no problem. But no, there was a problem. Because of narrow-focused idiots out there thought there was a major malfunction and they had to protect something. They didn't know what the hell they were protecting. They think they know. They say they know. They don't know. They don't know. Again, I've been trying to tell people this in my videos. What I was trying to do another video concerning about the memorialization of the Space Shuttle program suffering, and not to mention the space program itself suffering through setbacks, tragedy, because today is an anniversary of the Challenger. A few months down the road, it's going to be the Columbia. I got to do something about that one there too for my own records, and being put down there. And I'm watching CNN this morning. I'm sorry, couldn't deal with Fox. MSNBC is all right sometimes. Get a little bit of a balanced perspective. Also see the local news to see what's going on around me. So, but to get this, to get the gist of what's going on, I'm seeing viewpoints regarding extremism. I'm also seeing viewpoints of how victims of a tragedy are getting blamed, especially when the victims are trying to fight for everyone else's safety. But the others are doing opportunity. They're opportunists that want to make sure that they're noticed. Their viewpoint's got to be the one. They have to be the one out there. You have to pay attention. I said, it's. It's what? Come on, it's what? Surely you're fiction writers out there. You conspiracy theory nut jobs, you QAnon brain-dead idiots, and you Trumpsters out there. Not to mention you military extreme nut jobs out there with the guns. What is this? What is this that you're trying to tell people? What is this fear, anger, and hatred that you're still trying to tell people that we're supposed to look at? You can't even define it. You don't even know what it is. Nothing. except your fear, your anger, and your ignorance. That's it. Something happened and you blame the other guy for it. If a human tragedy happens, it didn't happen. It's fake news, fake media. Even though it's been caught on a lot of media outlets and platforms, even the devices like this, and it's all fake. Please. Sell the snake oil to somebody else. Sell your snailware to someone else. I'm not buying it. I'm not going to say the rest of the people are buying it. Personally, I'm saying I'm not buying it. Only because I've seen too much of your bullshit out there. I had to get this shit off my chest because after I've been seeing too much of the political ring around and ass kissing and kiss the ring because somebody else didn't get back into office again. God. And not to mention the anger and hatred and spewing off left and right, and our constitutional rights are being threatened and violated. What a time to live in. We all yearn for simpler times. We ain't going to get them back. We're not going to be able to deal with it. We're not going to be able to deal with it. We're going to be dealing with what we've got right now. What we've got right now is what is. And right now we've got division. We've got people so damn screwed up right now they can't even think straight. And now we have to have a war on extremism. Just how extreme do we have to go on the war of extremism? And have we become extremists in our own right and our own namesake? For the sake of what? I'm not doing a movement. I am not doing a following. I am simply observing stuff and I'm putting this out there on video. But if there's going to be a message to you guys out there, grow the fuck up. Seriously. You guys want to continue with your damn fiction bullshit, put yourself in the novels and start producing the damn crap. Well, probably a lot of people believe in the damn shit. You got your own pamphlets out there. Probably a publishing house of your own doing it. Or just a computer just generates damn paperwork. But if you're going to be peddling your hatred about anything and everybody else and blaming everything else for your own inadequacies, don't blame them. Blame yourself. If you're feeling inadequate, it's on you. It's not the world. It's your own perception. It's your own context. It's your own way of analyzing things at this point over here. I know I've got some things screwed up in my life right now as it is. I'm trying to make things up. I'm trying to do things right. It ain't easy, but you know, I'm trying to do the best I can for right now. Nobody else likes it. That's on them, not me. That's on their own damn viewpoint, not me. I'm not here to piss people off. I'm just here to live. And if I'm going to be doing in service, I'll be doing service. If I'm going to be lending a helping hand, fine, regardless of what the hell you are or who the hell you are. Doesn't matter. If we're going to be following our own doctrines that we've been led to believe that they're supposed to be the right way, our own morals that we've been educated, we're supposed to be a charitable civilization. We're supposed to be charitable beings to help each other out according to our own doctrines and our own belief systems and our own teachings that's been handed down from generations to generations. And then there's other generations out there that's saying blame everybody else for your own damn inadequacy because it's them or you, and they're kicking your ass, so now you got to kick their ass. Now you got to blame everybody else for your own stupidity. Now you got to blame everybody else for your own anger and hatred. We're not the ones doing it. You are. It's times like that you expect the world just to split asunder, and that's it. It is. Our own physical planet that we're living on right now is not splitting itself apart. But the people inside with their own mental health issues at this point, every single one of us, are tearing each other apart because we can't define what this is. We're blaming everybody else, but we're not looking at our own selves. I'm not a guru, okay? I'm not studying any ancient philosophies. I'm observing everything. I'm seeing some stuff. And yes, on some occasions, my glasses aren't working the greatest. Physically, they're still not working the greatest. I kid you not. Still got this damn thing. And hopefully I'm able to get the next stimulus at this point over here. And if the COVID still hasn't locked me down yet, maybe I can get me a different pair of glasses I can actually wear. It's not rose-colored, so I don't get to see a particular colored universe. It's not kaleidoscope. Otherwise, I see the world in prettier colors or in different colors that don't match up the regular reality I'm seeing through my own damn vision right now. This is life. You're handed one shot. You treat people kindly, hopefully they'll treat you kindly. But if you're going to start using a damn club on them, they're going to use the club back on you. Worse. It's the nature of it. So can we not get just a good perspective and context to what the hell we're supposed to be doing here, boys and girls? I mean, come on, give me a break here.